Okay. So we have completed the while, do, while, for loop, right? Okay. So we'll try to do some small programs on the while, do, while, and all this. Okay. So let us write one array. Okay. So the first question is reverse a string. Do you know how to reverse a string? Everybody know reverse a string, right? Okay. Let name is equal to hello world. I want to reverse it. Tell me how to reverse it. What we can do? We can say first we can split it. Okay. So yesterday in interview they have asked this question. They have written this sentence. Okay. Please be very careful. They have written this sentence and they are asking a dot split and they are giving empty quotes. Okay. And they are storing into one variable. Let res. Okay. What is the output of this program? What is the output? Anybody tell me what is the output? Array or string? Inside the array, how it will be? Okay. So it will be like this. Okay. So whenever you are splitting your string, automatically it will convert. What is the separator you are giving? Empty quotes. Okay. Each letter here will split into an array, and inside the array, here it will be like each character. Okay. So some by mistake, what we are telling is we are telling like this. Hello world. This is wrong. Okay. So whenever you are splitting like this, what is the output you are going to get it? You are going to get like each character, not the entire word. Okay. And the output of this one is a array, not a string. That is okay. Okay. Now I want to reverse it. Tell me how to do this one again. Reverse. Okay. So what is the reverse method will do? Automatically this all characters will in reverse, right? In array in reverse order. Okay. After that, what we are trying to do? Join. What is the use of join method? To convert from array into string. That is the reason we are using, right? Okay. So let us open it and see it output. Okay. So this is the reverse string. Okay. In interview, what they have asked is don't use any array methods and write a reverse string. Okay. Clear? We should not use any array methods, but I have to reverse it. Okay. Do you know how to write a for loop? Yes. Yesterday we have learned for loop, while loop, right? Well, let's going to write. Okay. Let something like this. Please understand. So here I'm saying let I is equal to a dot length minus 1. Okay. A dot length minus means what it will come. What is the length of string? How can I identify it? A dot length. Why we are writing minus 1? Because we want to index always will be minus 1. That is the reason. And I want to print from reverse order, right? That is the reason I am writing in from the last. Okay. And second, what is the condition you want to go for? I greater than 0. Why we are writing I greater than 0? Because you want to come from last to first. That is the reason I greater than 0. I minus minus. So same from last index to main index, something like this. Okay. So if you are going to print this output, it will print the each character like this. Okay. But what they want to print a reverse string. Okay. Let rev str is equal to empty. Okay. Fine. Here what I have to do, I have to say rev str is equal to rev plus something like this. I can, this is a operator, I can say rev plus ai, something like. Okay. So this is the empty string. Okay. This is an empty string plus the last character. So what is the first character? It will come D. Second time what it will come? L. Third time R. Fourth time O. So it will print in the reverse order, and it is, we are going to get a reverse string. Console dot log of rev str. Okay. Something like that. Either you can use array method or you can use a for loop also. Okay. Clear? Okay. Suppose using the for loop, I want to print a normal order. I want to print all the characters. Okay. Now tell me how to print it. For let I is equal to 0, I less than a dot length I plus plus. Okay. Something like this. Let us go and reload it. So hello world. We are getting right. Okay. So now tell me, using the for loop, what we can do? Can we iterate string or not? Yes. Can we iterate? Can we print numbers or not? Yes, we can do that. Okay. Yes. So let's go for a next array. Suppose I want to write an array. Let a is equal to an array I want to do it. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. I want to iterate array and I want to find the maximum value. Okay. So I want to find the maximum value in the array. Tell me what is the maximum value in this array? 50. How are you saying 50? We know that, right? But I want to write a program. How to write it? Tell me. Find a maximum value. We know that, right? How to do it? A dot sort. Okay, correct, right? So the sort method will take how many arguments? Two arguments. A comma B or O1 comma O2. Anything is fine. Okay. So please understand, the sort method will not return any array. Okay. The sort method it will work on the original array itself. Okay. So now if I am going to print console.log of A. Okay. So what is the output I'm going to get it? So 10, 20, something is the order is correct, right? Okay. So I did not store in it any other variable. Sort I am directly working on the original array. Okay. That's fine. So now if I want to find a maximum value, how to find a maximum value? A of A dot length minus 1. Correct, right? Okay. So this is the answer. Okay. And they want to find a second largest element. Tell me how to find it. Second largest element. Minus 2. They want to find the third largest element. Okay, I will give you a program. Okay, you write a function, find largest. Okay, so what we are going to do, I am going to provide an array. Okay, I am going to provide an array as well as the index also. Okay, whatever the index I am giving it, you want to find the biggest element, like k. Okay, nth biggest element, something nth biggest, something like. Okay, the program is nothing but this is an array. I'm going to ask the which biggest element you want to do it. Simple. You are going to write this logic. Okay, inside here. Okay, so right click, format the document, and you are going to return the return of something. So instead of writing this 2, you are going to write a nth big item. So you can dynamically identify whatever the biggest item you want to identify, something like this. Okay. So this is another program. Suppose I want to do it like this, console A of 3. So 3 means what? Biggest third element. Okay. Biggest third element. So let us go and identify the biggest third element. Biggest third element is 30. Okay, something like this. Dynamically we can write it using the what we can do it. Okay, okay, so we can identify program like this. Okay, but in interview what they are asking is, okay, so whenever you are doing sorting internally, what will happen is first this 10 will comparing with this 20. Okay, and this 10 will comparing with the 30. This 10 will comparing with the 40. This 10 will comparing with the 50. This 10 will comparing the 23. So whichever is the lowest one, that value will come to the first place. Again, the next place, again it will compare with the next value. Next value will compare with the next value. So how many iterations will it will do? You tell me. There will be like so many iterations. Okay, this is called complexity. Okay, time complexity. Okay, so how much time it will take? Okay, how many iterations it will take? That is nothing but time complexity. Okay, so whenever you are doing sorting, if this is not in sort order, it will take time. Okay, so what they're asking is, you have to write only one loop and you have to find the biggest value. I don't want to write multiple something. If you are doing sort internally, what will happen? It will compare with the other value. Again compare with the other value. So we don't want to do that many times. I want to find the biggest value. Okay. So if any time they're asking only biggest first value or second value, we can write like a normal for loop. Okay. So simple. Let I is equal to 0. So here let I is equal to 0. I less than a dot length. So a dot length means what? Array length and I plus plus. Suppose if I want to iterate first element, what I can say? A of I. So A of I means a 0th element. A of 1 means a second element. A of third means a third element. So it will print the 1 by 1 element, all elements to the array here. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, something like this we are getting. Okay, so now this is normally we are printing all the values, right? Now what is the program we want to write it? Find the biggest value. Okay, find the biggest value. You can say let max is equal to 0. Okay, so now I'm giving like a max is equal to 0. What is the value I want to identify? Find the biggest value, right? Okay, we can write like a if condition. Okay, if okay, yeah of, or I can say max. Okay, is less than a of I. Okay, so what is this meaning is, what is the maximum value? 0. What is a of I value? 10. 10 less than 0 less than 10, true or false? True. Whenever this is true, what I am trying to do, I am trying to assign this 10 value into max. Now tell me, after one round, what is the maximum value? 10. Again it will go for second round. Okay, and what is the maximum value right now? 10. And what is the second value? 20. 10 less than 20, true or false? True. So now this 20 will come to the 10th place. Now what is the currently maximum value? 20. Again go to the third round. 20 less than 30, true or false? True. Now again what is the maximum value? It will come 30. Okay, now go to the fourth round. 30 less than 40, true or false? True. Now what is the maximum value? 40. Again go to the fifth round. 40 less than 50, true or false? True. So whenever true, this 50 will come to the maximum. So now what is the current maximum value? 50. Okay, 50. Now go for next round. So my maximum value is how much? 50. And right side value is how much? 23. If 50 is less than 23, true or false? False. Whenever this false, this will not go inside. Okay, whenever this is not going inside, the program will stop from there. Okay, because all rounds are done right. At the current time, what is the maximum value I am having in the hand? Maximum, what is the maximum value? 50. Okay, so something, what is the value? 50. Okay, simple program. So you have to first, you have to take one variable, and that variable you have to check with the index if this is a less than the current value. If my value is less than, you assign the right side value to left side, something like this. Okay, so like this. So how many, what is the time complexity here, ma? Only n elements. Okay, time complexity is n times. If your array is 10 elements, how many times it will iterate? 10 times only. But in the sorting, how many times it will iterate? N into n. Okay, first it has to compare one by one, one by one, one by one. Okay, which is the faster one? This is the faster one, or sorting is faster one? This is the faster one, because it is there is a guarantee that it will work only one time, not many times, right? Okay, so sometimes they will ask complexity. The complexity is nothing but a how many times this will iterate. That is nothing but a complexity. Okay, now I understood, right? Suppose I want to identify same program, I want to identify the min value. Simple, let min is equal to 0. Okay, let us forget about that top value. I can write like a if my min is greater than a of I. Same program only. Okay, same program only. So min is greater than a of I. The only symbol it will change here, ma. Okay, if my value is greater than this value, I am going to assign the smaller value to min value. Okay, something like this. Now tell me, what is the maximum value? What is the output? We should print it for min 10. 10, right? Okay, let's go and check it. If there is something wrong, what is the value? 0. Okay, why it is printing 0 here, ma? Okay, please understand here, what is the default value we are giving it? 0. Okay, 0. So now 0 greater than 10, true or false? False. What is the minimum value? 0. What is the first right side value? 10. 0 greater than 10, true or false? False. In all the cases it is false only. That is the reason it's failing. Okay, to solve this problem, simply you can go and write like a of, okay, 0 element. You initialize with your default value. Okay, what is the default value? I am initializing with the 0th element. Okay, something like this. Okay, let's, so 10 value. Suppose if you have any 5, something like this, let us have it. Now you can display the 5 value. Okay, something like this. So like this you can do it. Okay, clear? You can find the maximum and the min value from the array. Okay, so using this simple technique. Okay, fine. So these are the two programs which I want to iterate. Now, can anybody tell me, can we use for loops for arrays or not? Yes. Can we use for loop for string or not? Yes. Okay. We can solve the problems also using the string. That is okay. So now let us go for a next. So already we have done the while, and we have done the for, and and there is a next loop called for of. Okay, for of. So simple. Okay, suppose I want to iterate a string here. I want to iterate a array, string or array, anything is fine. Okay, tell me the for loop, how to write it? For tell me, let I is equal to so this is the reverse order. Okay, I want to give in the normal order only. Tell me, I is equal to 0, I less than and str dot length I plus plus, something like this, right? Okay. Who is responsible to write the condition? I am responsible. Developer is responsible. Who is responsible for increment? Developer is responsible. Who is responsible for initialization? Developer is responsible, right? Okay. Hey developer, why are you facing this many difficulty? You are only iterating only, right? You don't need to write all this thing. I will give you enhanced for loop. So you can simply write like a for, there is a operator called of. Okay. Let, okay, I can say a of str. Okay. So what is a here? This is a not normal for loop. This is a for of loop. Okay. This is a what loop? For of loop. So this for of loop only we can use it for a string and arrays. Okay. String and arrays. We cannot use it for the objects. Okay. Clear? And we cannot print 1 to 10 also. If you want to print 1 to 10, normal for loop only. Okay. So let us go here. Now how to write this syntax? Very, very simple. Which one you want to iterate it? Str. First you write str in the right side. Okay. And off is a opera like keyword. So and you can write in the left side, you can declare any variable name, no problem. Let a, b, x, y, z, anything, no problem. Okay. Internally how it will work is, first it will go here and it will get the first character, and that character will assign to a, and it will print the a, and again it will go to the str and it will get the second character, and that second character will assign to a, again it will print that. Okay. Here who is incrementing and all these thing? Program itself. We are not responsible. JS is responsible for doing all these things. Okay. Now tell me which is simpler one. Top is simpler one, bottom is simpler one. Bottom is a simpler one whenever you want to just to print it. Okay. But whenever you want to do reverse order, we cannot use this one. This is only from starting to end. You cannot get from the end to starting. There is no such behavior. Okay. If you want to iterate from starting to end, you can use a for of. Okay. So let us see the output and okay, something hello world. Okay. Clear? That's okay. Suppose I want to iterate an array also. Okay. I want to write an array 10, 20, 30, something. Okay. Something like this I am having it. Okay. Okay. Suppose now I want to iterate it. Same syntax only. There is no change at all. Okay. What is your array variable name? ARR. Okay. Yeah. Write ARR. So inside the ARR, in the left side, you can write any variable name. No problem. Okay. Let a and simply write like a log of a. Okay. So automatically you can iterate it. How many is there? You can iterate it simply directly like this. This is called a for of operator. Okay. We can use it this for of operator whenever we want to iterate from starting to ending. That is the one we can use it. Okay. Something like this. Okay. Okay. So let us go for next is a for in operator. Okay. There is a next loop called for in. Okay. In. Suppose what I want to do, I want to create one person object. Okay. So this is one of the interview question. Please careful. Okay. So here in that interview, what they have asked is, they have given like this. Okay. They have given like this. So how many properties are here? 4 properties. 1, 2, 3, 4 properties is there. Okay. So they want to print the property count. What they want to print? They want to print the property count and they want to print the properties names also. Okay. Now tell me how you are going to do it. You have to say console dot log of p dot first name. You cannot write like this. You are hard coding it. Okay. They are asking write a program to get all the property names and tell me what is the length, something like this. Okay. So to solve this problem, first what we want to do, we want to write one for loop. Okay. Where we can iterate all these properties. Whenever we are iterating the properties, then automatically we can know what are the property names, right? For this reason, we have a one loop called for in operator. Okay. For in loop. Okay. Understood? For in is for the objects, for the strings and array. Okay. Let's go and write the for in. Okay. Simple, same syntax only. For, okay. First one, which object you want to write it? P. Okay. P. Okay. Let, I will say prop in P. Okay. And open bracket and close bracket. Okay. So suppose something like, suppose I want to print all the property names, console dot So okay, you know what this prop means. So first it will get the first property name and it will assign here, and second it will go to second property name, it will assign here. Third it will go to age property, it will assign here. Fourth, like how many properties are there, all properties will come here. Okay, suppose I want to print their values also. If you know the property name and if you can get the value from object, right? How many approaches we can get it? Two ways, right? One is a prop dot using dot operator, and second is a array operator. Okay, so any operator I can use it, I'll say prop something like this. Okay, so instead of writing like this, whenever we want to dynamic replacing things, we will use like this. Okay, so p of prop, here don't add the double quotes. If you are going to add a double quotes, what is the problem is there any property inside the p with the prop name? No, that is the reason you are not going to get any output. Okay, so we want to dynamically replace my property value. That is the reason. If the property value is the first name, internally it will replace with the first name. If property name is the last name, internally it will replace with the last name in the strings. Automatically it will do by the JavaScript. Okay, so let us go and reload the property. See, first name John, last name something. Okay, now your problem is solved or not? You have given one object and you want to iterate all the properties, and I want to print, they are asking only property names. So simply you can do like this. Okay, or you can take on one array, let arr is equal to array. Okay, and inside the array you can push all the elements, arr dot push of prop. Okay, if you are going to print your array dot length, nothing but your properties, you want to print all the names, iterate one by one and print it. That's all. That is your solution. Okay, now tell me what is the, which case we will use for in my for objects. Okay, suppose by mistake what I am trying to do, I am going to use this for something like a 10, 20, 3, 56 something. I am going by mistake, I am going to use this for the array. Okay, so what is the issue you are going to see here? Okay, if I am going to reload the page, okay, see here what is it is printing it 0 1. Okay, if you are going to iterate through the array, it will, this prop is nothing but a index, this property is nothing but a index. Suppose it will print like all indexes. I don't want index, I want to print the value. How to print the value? Simple, remove it, arr of arr of prop. Okay, something like this, it will print all the values. Okay, you can use for array also, but you need to be careful here. Okay, whenever you are iterating this property, what it will return? Not the value, it will return a index. That is the only difference between the, so yesterday in the interview they have asked this question, they have asked this one, what is the output of this program? Okay, so they have printed like this prop. Okay, there, what is the output of this program, whether 0 to 1 or 10, 20, 30, 40. So that is the two options, 10, 20, 30, 40. Whenever we are seeing it, okay, in array 10, 20, 30, 40 is there, that is the correct answer. We'll go and put a stamp over there. That is absolutely wrong. Okay, what is the, whenever you're using in, what it will return? Indexes. Okay, that is the, okay, so that is nothing but a index loop. Okay, clear? So whenever you want to iterate it, simplify your loop, then you can go for a for off. Whenever you want to iterate through the object, you can go for a for in. Okay, so these two things we can do it. So, and we have find the, what is the maximum number we have identified, what is the minimum number we have identified, correct, right? Okay, so that's fine. And there is, this is an interview question yesterday, let us solve this problem. Okay, so they have given this question here, okay, simple question. Okay, so this is the question, and what they want output is okay, so they want output is something like this. See here, first they have given one array. Okay, inside the array again they have another array, inside that array again they have another array, and like this they can have any number of arrays, but they want to iterate one by one, and their output should be like this. Okay, clear? They don't want to print array inside array inside array inside, they don't want to do like this, they want to print a normal array, something like this. Okay, so this is a question. So to solve this problem, first we have to iterate one by one. Okay, and we have to check whether this is an array or not. If this is an array, copy these elements into another array. Okay, we have to write complex logic. Okay, so thanks to JavaScript, there is a method called flat method. Okay, in the array we did not teach that method. Now this is the time, there is a method called flat. Okay, So this flat, it will take one argument here, ma. If you are not giving any argument, it will not give something. Okay, so how many levels you want to flat? Okay, suppose this is a first level, and this is a second level, and this is a third level, something. Okay, if I am going to give only one level, let us see the output. What is the output? Okay, console dot log of p. Okay, so let us go and check the output. So see, so first it is printing an array. Inside the array, there is another array also is there. Okay, but it has solved the first level array. If you see the original array, it is copied all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 89 is only alone is there inside that one. Correct, right? The remaining all elements are copied normally, right? Okay. So, but there is giving another level. That interview guy is saying I can have any level. Okay. So he is saying 80, 90, inside the 90, again one more array, he will have any level, but I want to sort it. Okay, very, very simple. Here, go and give what is the level you want to solve it. Okay, if you don't know the number, how many levels, we know what is the infinity, right? Where is the infinity? Infinity means go on any level, how many level they are giving it. I want to find all the level and copy into flat. So what flat will do? Tell me. If there is an array inside array, it will copy all the elements into flat array. That is nothing but a flat. Okay, so this is the solution for that interview question. Okay, see, all elements are copied into simple thing. So very, very simple program, but that might, like, at that time we might not be remember this flat method, but you understood, right? Okay, so this is a yeah. Let us go for the, so we know how to solve these problems. Okay, let's go for concept, and I'll explain the questions last. Okay. Okay, so now what we want to do, we want to identify the, okay, so today concept is, let me stop